All right, it's time to tear some things apart. And that's what we're going to do right now. All right, it's time to find some Greebles in this subwoofer.
In my neighborhood, people place used items on their curb in an effort to pay it forward. Instead of just throwing things away in the trash, it gives an opportunity for somebody else to make use of those items. 2 weeks ago, I found this treasure, a subwoofer. I also like the idea that when I take things apart, I am able to redirect appropriate recycle and hazardous items away from the landfills to go where they should go. Cutting down the case should allow me to be able to make several prop panels out of just this one subwoofer. So a while back, I was taking apart a rear projection TV. On the back of it was some fiberboard, so I cut it down for this project, and it seems to fit pretty well. Now I just need to cut open some portholes so that we can see those awesome circuit boards. A locally found Greeble helped me round off the corners. So to cut open the portholes, I had two options with the tools that I had available. I had a jigsaw and I had a router. I figured the jigsaw would be easier and less setup than the router, so I decided to go with that option this time. The great thing about using plastic wood X is that it changes colors when it's ready to be sanded. Now, there are many products to help weather. I like using toothpaste because it's inexpensive and offers a great chipping effect. You only have to apply a little toothpaste over the paint you want to see as a chip layer, and then paint over with a final color paint. Then after the paint is dry, just rub off on those spots where the paint is raised. I cut some wood blocks to help the two different circuit boards vary in height slightly to provide a range of depth in the project. A CPAP hose provides a wire conduit appearance and fills in the dead space. So when the color I'm using comes out of a spray can, I use this other chipping method. I spray it into a glove so the fumes don't get everywhere, and then I brush it on. It dries quickly, so you gotta be prepared to act fast. I like to apply the chipping in a manner I think the damage would occur in real life. When it comes to the future, I always like the used universe look. So I applied some oil paint with a thick grime. This panel will be well suited for a well-worn, battle-tested freighter. Now when it came to the circuit boards, I mainly just wanted to cover the grime over the PCB itself. Because there was a lot of great color in the circuit boards, I just needed to add just slight touch-ups here and there to kind of give it that worn look. I made a simple French cleat so that I can hang the panel on the wall. I used a little bit of accelerant so the glue will harden a little faster. I kept the electrical simple. I attached 2 LEDs that already had the resistors in them to a 9-volt battery. The resistor can go in either side as long as you keep it in series with the LED. This keeps the LED from burning out. To connect everything, I first clean and tin the soldering iron. This helps the heat flow through the soldering iron to the parts much easier. Then I twist the leads together, dip the wires in paste flux, add a little solder to the iron and run the iron across the exposed wire. Look, another Greeble. Just connect to the 9-volt battery and you have light. I used the tin foil in hopes that it would give a little more reflective power.
So this is my first prop I've ever made in my life. And it was a lot of fun. It was a bit frustrating. And I learned what I need to learn. I think that was the thing that I took most from this experience. So until I find that next thing to tear apart, this is Garland's Workshop. Have a good day. Flies. Flies are everywhere. Watch me try and get a fly. Pichu, pichu. Pew, pew.